All right, folks. Welcome back. Welcome back. We're trying to wrap up our construct phase. Yesterday, lots of yapping. Talked about a lot of great things near the end. Also meant that I only managed to do less than half, a little under half of the construct. So today, I'm going to try to complete the other half and then move in tomorrow. Move into the summary and what I'm gonna where like the Duolingo Chinese things will go. And I kind of made an executive decision. More on that later. So we're gonna hop right in, do our constructs quickly. I did actually manage to do one extra unit, right? I anticipated 44. So that leaves yeah. So we do 9 today, right? That'll leave the 4 weirdo ones for the next time. Yeah. Where am I gonna stick this? Let's stick this up here. Okay. There are some short ones in here coming up, I think. So I went over these obviously yesterday. I typically do reviews, consistently review and practice when I think of something and I don't remember it. So unit 45 is about this one doesn't have a theme per se. I think it's more decision making or talking about what you do. Oh yeah, it is about decision making. I think the middle of the road is decision making or talking about decisions you make. So I don't know how I'm gonna organize it. I don't want to waste any space. So put it up here. So unit 45. Gotta get into the mood. Gotta go faster than yesterday. Unit 45. So, 当然 is one. 当然. This is where we start. 当然. Uh, 当然. Well, of course, right? Of course, 当然. 原意. Shoot. Is this the one where? No. Yep. Okay. Yeah, that is definitely the one. Let's make it a little bit more. It's so big. Why did I make it so big? Yan Yi. So this Yi. Yan Yi. Yep. So of course, willingly. It's like willing. Willing. Choose. Oh. 山闪着 yeah 变化 change 变化变化 you know, I'm not sure if it's left to right or right to left. I like right to left, but I think it's left to right. 变化 and then we have like a structure here, like 是 right 是 write this little just got worse, but 是 and the, so we can insert here, right, different things. 认真的 right 是认真的 so serious or 害怕 think it's 1. Oh, wait. No, I think it cuts through. 害怕，怕是 right. And the other way is 帮心 right. 帮心 Okay, so I kind of just went to the left all of a sudden. All right. So 46. Unit 46. Unit 40. Quick. This is environment. Describing environment. And I use the library outside of the library and inside the library as a place. So, 图书馆 图书馆外面 outside 外面 天上 in the sky 天上太阳 太阳星星 Ugh. Ugh. That's fine. What else was outside? Grass? Touch grass? 草 kitty cat 小猫 小猫 trash 垃圾 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 and 谁 桶 trash or bin something like that 桶 How do I tone this up? Yes. No. I think it's just one. Or is it two? It looks like one, right? 垃圾桶 and deal to throw out. Deal 了，方便，方便。And then there's more. How am I gonna squeeze you in? So, so we walk in, right? Oh no, wait. Environment. It's like, what? You watch. Huang Ying or Huang Ji. This looks like Ying. Huang Ying. Yeah, Huang Ying. Not 进去，进去，去。Okay. Tongue. And low. Wood, rice, and characteristic. No, feminine marker. Which does not make any sense. Oops. We have climbing, going up, 上 and 下 with combination with qi and lai. I. I and qi. Yeah. Now we're talking about Anjing, quiet, Anjing, quiet, 说话的声音，说话声音也音声音 不太大，right？ 不太大。影响 disturb 影响，oops， don't need that show。影响邻居 neighbors 邻居邻邻居邻居跟其他人其他 oops 人okay, moving right along. Not bad. Focus. I think that's the last unit of section 3. So now we're section 2. So now we're on unit 1 of section 3. In workplace. Right? Workplace. Sort of. People, workplace. 别忘重要的哦，重要的会议not is it this way? Yeah, I'm not sure. 重要什么有重要问题重要的问题 Wait, that's not it. Yes. Simplified, right? 问题 solve to solve 解决，解决，呃，解解决，方法 solution 方法方法，嗯，弥补。Oh, don't forget and believe. 相信，相信 believe. Okay. Dress. 小姐，小姐，小小姐，小姐，小姐，先生，先生，先生，同事，同事。Oh, you missed the mark there. 同事，经理 ，manager，经理，经理，你自己，你自己，so which G is it? Just a vanilla, right? Yes. Okay, 你自己 other things. 很好，离开，离开，下雨，下雨，suddenly. Wait, how do you suddenly? 让 something 让，突然 yeah 突然突 dog 突然突然，还有自己最有钱，right 最有钱。 天吃什么？Yes. Also, 多嘛呀，对，多嘛，多嘛there's is pills plus whatever this is. Actually, yeah. And then mouth. Toma. Okay. All right. Unit 2. Unit 2 is kind of like hobbies. Hobberies. Hobberries. I don't think I can smash all of this together. Do I have enough room? I don't think I have enough. I'm gonna run out of room. Disappointing. Disappointing. Oh, unit 2. I think way is... No, wait. Yeah. 为了 because and this is the first time we got another secondary 了解了解特别no wait what was this? This was the temple, right? Yeah, we just got this temple. 特别特别感兴趣 with interest. 跟兴趣I'm out of space. Son of a bee sting. Right? Pretty sure that's... And 兴趣 so with interest. 好像 is such a weird one. like that. xiang. Pa xiang. Oh, I said this incorrectly earlier. So the other one was jiao, which was leg. This is no. Jiao was foot. I wrote it correctly, but I get jiao and tui. It's still mixed up. This is tui. That's simplified? Yeah, no, this is fine. Is this a snail? I think it's a snail. Tui. It's just the leg, not the foot. Tui. Kung fu, kung fu. Up is shorter. That might not be true. Kung fu. Mahjong. Shack with 2 trees. Right. Mahjong. Jiang is... I don't have a name for this yet. Or a name for this. And this. Wait. It's like Tiao. Right? Tiao. Close to Tiao. Not really. Close enough. Mahjong. Bicycle. 这行车。yeah. 这行车。T. Yeah, T. T has ma in it. T. Okay. Other hobbies. Da. Or not da. Cha. Da is Japanese. Da. Ta. When. No, 文化. I think it's right to left now that I think about it. 文化. 历史 or all of this have or as an option. Or is 或者我okay 或 或者 Okay. Fairly short one. Not bad, not bad. Where are we at? Nah, we're cruising. We're cruising. We have 5 more to go. We did 4. Okay. Okay. Unit 3. Not sure if I have enough space for you. These are the big ones. Okay. This is traveling. Traveling and phone stuff. Traveling and phone. Yeah, 电话 what's underneath? 车 car 下载 Duolingo. It's not the Ling. Nope. Wrong one. Duolingo. 应用 which interestingly enough Hero introduced this as something slightly different. I like it when Hanze joins others to take on new meaning. I know Shay means it is related to water. Fruit is 水果, meaning water something. I think tree food. What's my favorite combo? My favorite combo, or a combo that's pretty fun and neat, would be something like let's pick some stuff. Aiguan doesn't help. That's water. That's sea and concern of sea, which there is some history behind this. Aiguan, before customs. This is customs. When you're thinking about shipping things, right? The things that go through customs is shipping stuff, and usually it's by sea, faring by sea. So water, umi, the ocean, right? Hai, ocean, and guan is concerning the sea. So like something that is blocking concerning the sea. So like exports and imports are usually thinking of like ship ports. Jingli does don't have a attached meaning. Let's see. 下雨, right? So below, things that are falling or going below, and then yu, which is rain. So when rain goes down, it is raining. To rain. Plenty of these things. 最有钱. So 钱 is money, 有 is have, and most have money, riches. Riches. So the most have money is riches. So you're like the richest person if you have the most money. 重要 important, want to do, right? Important, want to do. So you need to do. It's very important. It's you have to make sure. 重要, super important. Wenhua is kind of weird, I guess. This is literature and writing with flower, which becomes culture. So a lot of times when you think of literature and flower, you think of culture because like flower arrangements, beauty, flower, and then literature is a form of culture. Flowers and culture. So put together, Wenhua, they get culture. Plane is very funny. Feiji, the first Hanzi is just a plane rotated 90 degrees. I know, right? And then Ji is machine. Ji is machine. So Feiji, fly machine, plane. Yeah, there are quite a lot. Sports are pretty fun too. Sports are pretty fun. Strike or hit, da, lan, basket, and ball. 打篮球, 打网球, strike net ball. So that's it's either tennis or volleyball. I think this is volleyball. And then paicho is tennis, which doesn't help very much. And then ping pong show does, it kind of looks like a table tennis when you put them together. It kind of looks like the table, like if you're looking down a table, it looks like the ping pong table. Yeah, how long have you been learning Mandarin, Beef? Your username though. Okay, I'm gonna continue writing this. 应用 we gotta keep going. 应用 API 应用 1 month. You wrote your username yourself. I can imagine that. I'm not sure how many people nowadays know what that means. Is it still in style to say something like that? Sounds like there might be a story behind it. 珠子. I don't think 珠子 has two separate strokes. 珠子. So may I ask, what are your motivations for Chinese? For Mandarin? 珠子. 音 语言 no 语法 no 语法 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 so grammar, sentences, sentence grammar, translation. 翻译 not 翻译 Oh, this one's tight. 翻译 意翻译 so translate 回答 answer 回答 it's like gay. Yeah, gay. Whoops. 回答回答 dictionary 这本这本词典嗯词典 Whoops. It's a stroke.词典简单 simple 简单菜单or 简单 and 流利这里 You were bored and you wanted to learn Vietnamese, but you couldn't find any online programs? Oh, I can definitely see that. So you decided to learn Mandarin. That the first word Duolingo taught you was cafe. There was a pretty girl online. I messaged her and she ignored you, and you saw she was Chinese in her profile and messaged her cafe. And she latched on to you? Interesting. We've been on 3 dates now and have plans for Valentine's Day. I want to get better for when you meet her parents in a couple years. That is quite the story. I imagine there's like some time in between, huh? That's pretty cute. Cafe, ask her for coffee. Did you end up getting that coffee? Sounds quaint and very wholesome. Does she speak English as well? Chung. Oh, I screwed up. That is not the right. Because Chung is one. Actually, 3. A month. I imagine she could help you with your she could help you with your Chinese. You've already been on 3 dates. Uh, 宗旨 That's a solid move though. That's a solid power play. You did not? You took her kayaking and spearfishing. Wow. That's quite a impression. Kayaking and spearfishing. When you get there, she reveals she didn't know how to swim. She's fluent in both English and Chinese. Oh, there you go. Very appropriate. She didn't know how to swim. Oh, there, Timmy. Konbawa. Timmy-san. So, did you have an opportunity to teach her how to swim? That seems like a mutual exchange. A skill for a skill. Xing Tian. Xing Tian. Xing Tian. Uh, 电话卡. No. 电话卡. KG kind of reminds you of Hikoki. Well, yeah, it's supposed to. G is Hikoki. This is what Hikoki looks like simplified. So ki is this. So this is a simplified. And then they remove go, and then Fei is both of these are simplified for those characters. The only thing that's missing is the middle thing. Those are the simplified characters. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. That's what I said. You strapped a life jacket on her and took her out anyways. You tied your kayak to hers, so if she fell out, I could swim over and set her back on. Well, that's resourceful. She liked the horseshoe crabs. You caught 3 fish and 3 crabs. We ate that afternoon. That sounds delightful. Sounds like you guys are getting along quite well. Oh, haven't gotten that coffee, huh? That would be a cute little like throwback. Okay, how much room? So we have the card.国内国际 Do I have any plans for Valentine's Day? When is Valentine's Day? The 14th? I do not. I do not have any Valentine's Day plans. Maybe hang out. Exchange some stories with other people about Valentine's Day. 国际 漫游 漫游 I like hearing stories about people's Valentine's Day. That's a great way to pass Valentine's Day. And hearing all the people celebrating their affection for their significant others. Your story is particularly endearing. Thank you for sharing. Do you have any Valentine's Day plans? 有没有？有没有？有没有？银行银行换钱换，yes， 我换钱。Standard stuff, dinner, and talking. Interesting. If it isn't too personal, what are your icebreakers? You got any icebreakers? And you have, what are your patented icebreakers? Why is R2 and sometimes Liang? That's a good question. I have no idea. Liang. Oh, I kind of do. Liang is generally used in every other situation most of the time, except 2 when you're reading something. When you're reading a number 2, then you can use R, but most of the time it's Liang. So it's for reading a number. The number 2 is R. The anything else is Liang. So like 2 cups would be 两杯 as opposed to 二杯. But if you're reading like a serial number like 1, 2, 3, 一二三 instead of 一两三, those are my only use cases. I don't think I get any more complicated than that in speaking, so I don't know of any other things. Well, yes, that is a animal counter. Yes, 吃 is a animal counter. 两只狗. Yeah, 两只狗. Okay. So where are we? Hmm. 有没有? No. Wow. Okay. So other stuff that might be here are switching planes. So 转机 right 转机 no, it's like 转机 柜台 Most recently, you made apple hand pies. What's an apple hand pies? Telling the story of how you made something is a good icebreaker. Oh, okay, okay. What's the hand part of the apple pie? Icebreakers are better if you can interact with them. It's a natural way to get a conversation flowing. I can imagine. It certainly would be. So, apple hand pies. Interesting. 两只电脑. There seems to be another counter. Oh, 两台, sorry, 两台. Yeah, that's for machines. Like the Japanese machines. Dai. I wonder how you sound if you use the wrong counter. Probably not that crazy if you use the wrong counter. Probably not. At least from the Chinese thing. But I don't know about Japanese. Japanese, you could get some weird looks. But yeah. Die is for machine as well. Which is still die in Japanese. Although, no. I don't think you can mix that up in that situation. Yeah, doll. Dao. Yeah, Dao. How the heck do you Dao? Dao. Dao. Tour guide. Ding Fang. But nope. Oh yeah, actually that's fine. Right? Yeah, that's fine. Ding Fang. Ding Fang. Tui Fang. To cancel. Tui Fang. A hand pie is a pie that fits in your hand. Oh, okay. Normally pies stay in their container and you slice them to get triangles. With hand pies, you eat the entire pie, but it's small, like 6 inches. I see. You can pick it up and eat it like a hamburger. Oh, so that's what you were referring to. It was a hand pie. I see. Chi. Makes sense? Makes sense. Got you. Chi. Qi xiao. Qi xiao. Qi xiao. Hmm. These are separate, right? Oh, separate things. Jiao Zao Ji. Oh. Actually, I think this one still curves it. Zao Ji. Zao Ji. To worry. Zao. 照顾. Like a P. Oh. Oh, wait. No. It's like. Yes. 照顾. Jian. 照顾. 梦. 死了. 梦死了. Out of space. That's not this way. 梦死了. 梦死了. 咳嗽. 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 Smaller. 咳嗽. 蚯蚓. 抽. 蚯蚓. Person. All right. Got 4 more, I think. 4 more. Unit 4. Go with the pink. Let's see. 4, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. No, not enough. It goes up to 11. So we'll just have to fit it on a different canvas. Unit 4. Sentence structures are interesting. How will you go is written as you will go how? Yeah, yeah. 你会怎么走? 你会怎么走? 怎么去? Oh, 你会怎么去? Interesting. It's you uh 你会怎么走? You will how go? Chi, sorry. I keep saying Zol because Zol would be more common. Yeah, you will how go. Yeah. Why is that? I'm actually thinking, I'm trying to think of why would you. Oh no, it's the interrogator gets closer to the verb, which is fine. You will how go. Yeah. Very neat. Yeah. 你会怎么去? I like it. I was illiterate about 200 days ago, so it brings me pleasure to be able to read characters. I'm trying to figure out what is the unifying theme for this one. I think the unifying theme are two themes here. We have school stuff, school phrases, and then guest phrases. Oh yeah, most of this deals with like activities around the school year. Sort of. Start the around the winter holidays. Yeah, like the holidays in general. Yeah, that's where we're gonna start. The 2 strokes? Yeah, 2 strokes. And then like this. Yes. An, 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 안자, 안자. An, ya. 안자, 暑假, 야.暑假, 放假, 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 winter vacation, summer vacation, and taking a vacation. 像 像 wait, 大学, right? Yeah, 大学 university. 为担心 to care about something. So concerning something, 担心 in what do we care about? Grades and major. So 专 专业，专业，专业，专，yeah，专业，长，强，强，强记，yeah，强记，great，强记。记，okay. Review. 复习，复习，这记得to remember，记得don't have any examples. A painting. 画，can we do? 画，finish. So finish is finally. 中中中中日中日中日结中日结束中日结束结束中日结束 That's not it. Sure. 束中日结束做完做完完okay. Then we have a separate thing with guests and rooms. Guests and rooms. Place it up here. Living room. K. 客厅客厅 灯，空调，空 air， 空调，空调，厨房，厨房 kitchen， 厕所 bathroom， swall， plan， 打算，is it 2? Kind of feels like 2. No. It's Kai. Or not Kai, but this. Swan. Planned to clean. Docile. Or sweep. Docile. 干净. Actually got this yesterday. Got this today in traditional. 干净 in Hanzi Hero. People. 客人 yes. 客人 客人 放松 relax 放松 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 and rest 休息休息 Nina has saved you a lot during conversations when you forget how to ask someone something. I say I do or don't do anything and add Nina then. Yeah. Yep. It's a very it's actually pretty acceptable. Also, a lot of times when someone's asking you a question or you need to answer a question, a lot of the words that the person said is part of the response. So like 你吃了吗?我吃了. So you switch to pronouns like did you eat yet? Have you eaten? It's like I ate. And then you add a few things, but the keywords tend to be in the question already when you're answering like questions often. 你去过这个家吗？ right? Or 这个家饭馆啊 So have you visited? Have you gone to this restaurant yet? Or something like that. 我还没有，我还没有去过这家饭馆。So you end up changing, you add the I haven't, and then the rest of the sentence stays the same in the response. Oftentimes, the people that speak very elegantly, they tend to phrase questions in a way that the response should be very minimally different. So it's kind of a nice way, in a way, to practice as well. Practice when you're speaking. You find the answer in the person's questions, or the words in the, like the specific words that you need to find in the answers. So then when you're like studying Chinese, you look for other words like modifiers, like 没有 haven't, 在 at, 会 will or to, 做 to do, that kind of thing. And then all the other specific words come with can, may come with interacting with someone, which is kind of a neat thing. In Japanese, not so much. At least I don't feel like Japanese is so much that. So that's kind of a maybe somewhat of a feature, possibly Chinese. 洗手间在哪里？我喜欢洗手间，你呢？ Okay. That's a fun one. That's a fun one. Where's the bathroom? Where's the bathroom? I like bathroom. And you? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Which the answer is still the answer is still using the same words, like 洗手间在哪里？洗手间在那儿。Right. 洗手间在那儿. The only thing that changed was the ending. And nar meaning there, as opposed to where. It's there. Nar or zar, here. So the response, almost everything stays the same except the location. The location changes. Pretty cool. I would say it's pretty cool. All right, so we're on unit 5. What time is it? 1 a.m. I think we're on pace. We're on pace. We have 3 more constructs to do today before we call it a day. Unit 5. 5. 5 is like vacation, right? Or traveling vacation. Yes, it's kind of bulging out a little. How do I unbulge this a little? That's okay. Am I Northern Chinese? Your girlfriend is Southern Chinese, so she uses naughty rather than nar. Naughty and nar are two different things. So she would use both. Nar or oh wait. Oh no. You're right. In the question format, you can use both. No. You can in the question format, yeah, both. I'm not Southern or Northern Chinese. I'm American. My parents would be considered Southern Chinese, although they don't really speak Mandarin that much. Yeah, I'm American, so I hope I didn't give you the impression that I actually know what Chinese people talk about. I'm only talking about the things I've learned. Yeah. Eagles screeching Americano, I suppose. Mm-hmm. アメリカ人です。はい、アメリカ人です。Unit 5. My parents and I speak a dialect of Chinese. Yeah. That would be my most comfortable way of saying it. My parents and I speak a dialect of Chinese. And most dialects in Chinese are unintelligible to each other most of the time. Like 洗手间在哪儿？在哪里？起诉 oh actually 起扫 right here. 厕所 is probably closer to 起扫. So 起扫 got dinner. 起扫 got dinner. 我也喜欢我亚历起扫女的 is what you said with 我喜欢洗手间你呢cafe is still cafe, right? Coffee. Um, my parents adopted the English word coffee, so it would be like 你有没有人写 coffee? 什么 I don't even know what 喝 is. Like to drink 喝. No idea. I should really ask my parents how to say drink as opposed to eat. I'm like, do you take coffee or do you eat coffee as opposed to do you drink coffee? I don't actually know how to say drink at the moment. 美国 would be Mandarin. 米国 米美国 米国 I'm thinking, trying to like find some commonalities. I don't know what an eagle is in both in both. A bird. 鸟 is probably the closest. 鸟 jiao would be 牛子 is probably the closest to 骄阳. I'm curious if your girlfriend speaks a dialect. A lot of times there's a regional dialect associated with their location. That's often a giveaway as well if there's a dialect associated with their region. To drink and an is very hard to hear. And he. One is he, which is to drink, and he is to is and. So he 我喝咖啡我喝咖啡和水我喝咖啡oh wait, that's not how you spell cafe. Did they use K's? Cafe, 水我喝咖啡和水 He probably does have a regional dialect, but I'm not informed enough to be able to spot what it is. Oh, I see. It would be cool to hear what her dialect is. Dialects are not really taught outside of China, so it's kind of neat. When you said eagle screeching Americana, is that from a foreigner perspective, or is that high five K Kona, yeah brother kind of thing? Are we mutual Americans, or are we having a foreign interaction here? It is kind of late if it's overseas, so I imagine eagle screeching Americana means Central Time or Pacific Time for you, possibly. Familiarity type of thing. You're also American. I see. West Coast? Typically, I find individuals who interact with Asians, right, with other Asians, West Coast. It is 1 a.m. by you. Oh, you're East Coast. Floridian? Or Northeast? Nah, I'm kidding. I don't want to, sorry, too personal. You Floridian? Okay. That was my first, my, it's either Floridian or you're from the tri-state area. Oh, Floridian. Uh, Makes sense because of the kayaking. Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Although kayaking happens in the Northeast as well. Lots of rivers to kayak. Appalachian Mountain and all. But Floridian is the most common subset of this time zone. So for every one Floridian, for every one like someone else, there are like 3 or 4 Floridians in the East Coast. In the middle, in the Central Time period, is usually Texans, a lot of Texans, and then in the West Coast, Californians. I did a gecko that I no, someone yesterday I met was Oregon. They came from Oregon, which is pretty cool. They're married to a Chinese woman. It was a very cute story. And then that's about it. So Californians, Texans, and Floridians. Unless on the occasion you're a tri-state area person. So New York, New Jersey, and like Maryland, Pennsylvania. That's not the actual tri-state, but that area. So around New York and New Jersey. Largely because of Asian population distribution. Not that they don't exist everywhere else, but the odds are fairly linked to those places. In fact, by coincidence, 4 of the states that I've ever been in my life visiting was Florida, California, Maryland, and New York. So, of all the states that I would have visited, it's not a coincidence that those are the states that I have visited in the United States. How hard is it to catch the difference between ta and ta? They are identical. So if you're talking about like ta in isolation, you would not be able to discern them unless you written it and or heard it in context. Yeah. And ta, there's 3 tas. There's also this ta. It's one of the common stereotypes. So one of the stereotypes in English, well, sorry, that's too zoomed in. One of the stereotypes for Chinese, like my parents, have the same problem. Pronouns. Pronouns are all the same. or pronouns are the same for it, she, and he. They're all ta. So when my parents learned English, they stuck to one thing. They either said he and then just say he the entire time, or when they say she, they say she the whole time, regardless of who they're referring to. Because in Chinese, they're all the same. So sometimes my parents, sometimes, most of the time, my parents pick she, because she, if you only hear the second part, it sounds like he. So you're just like she, and that's it. She. So it's a combination of he and she. So they just choose she because he is in she. So a lot of times you would hear like, oh, she's almost here, and they would be referring to me, right? As in he is almost here, that kind of thing. And then when they're referring to like the TV and stuff, it could be she. It's instead of it. There's no it in their lexicon. They don't use it in their lexicon. And you get used to it. Or I get used to it because I already know that that's how the pronouns work. Yeah. So occasionally, which is funny because remember that in English, we do engenderify things. Like cars are often she's. And then when you think of, if you learn Spanish, right? If you're a Spanish person, you engenderify things. So it kind of works regardless. So you kind of get used to it. The state of Virginia has the best names for roads and cities. Interesting. There's Woodbridge, Intersex, Manassas. Sounds like wood intersecting. Yeah, that's right. In Pennsylvania, there's a place called Intercourse. So yeah, I've been a kid once. I was a kid once. We looked up strange names. The intercourse is very, very close to other places in which you can create innuendos, but in Pennsylvania there's a place called Intercourse. Oh yeah, I understand. Checks out. There's a place called Yeehaw Junction. Now that is great. That is pretty great. In Florida, Yeehaw Junction. I love it. Ships are also she, yeah, and then countries. Yep. Exactly. Um, that's probably the ta thing. Yeah, ta. Can't know. Let's see. Where are we? Unit 5. What is Unit 5 again? Unit 5 is traveling. Traveling, just traveling in general. So I just suddenly write very small. Okay, yes, I did. Okay. Anpai to plan or plan something. Well, actually, what's the difference between anpai and da swan? Now that I think about it, I didn't even think about that. There's probably a use. Anpai is more like prepare. Anpai. Anpai. Chanja. For the record, Beef, I am not an authority on Chinese at all. So I'm very much a learning thing, a learning person. So let's just talk about whatever I learned. So it's largely commentary. It helps for reviewing stuff. Seeing this writing reminds you of... Yeah, I don't know what that is. What is that? Anzai. Yeah, I have no idea what that means. Probably 20 times more than you do. You can absolutely learn from someone who is also learning. Absolutely. Yes. I'm my disclaimer is that definitely this isn't a situation in which someone knows more than someone else. Imagine that situationally you would have other things that I wouldn't understand, largely because you interacted with someone as well. Yeah, their lessons are fresher in their minds for sure. For the language learning thing, I actually prefer talking to other language learners personally. Japanese word meaning criminal. Oh, anzai. 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 I keep trying to say it without a tone, but don't mind me. Interesting. Okay. Guan Guan. Did you already explain how you're gonna go about learning Chinese? I'm not sure if I caught that, Steve. What are your plans on collecting some Chinese experience? Are you here to surprise your lady friend? Guan Guan. Guan Guan. Shi Jia. Jet lag. Shi Jia. Jet lag. Visit. Jie. Jie to pick up. Jie. 也学是吗？也 You're learning through Duolingo. She knows you're learning, but I think it's more enjoyable for her if she isn't your teacher. Slowly seeing our communication develop is entertaining. I love that idea. Yeah. Yeah. Like for the teaching aspect, right? Like not like having learning elsewhere and then practicing with her, right? Learning elsewhere and then using what you learn to practice with her to create that consistency. Yeah, I often like to think of learning and practicing as can be compartmentalized things. Practicing is very rewarding in general, especially with someone who you're trying to interact with. And yeah, making the interaction about learning can destabilize the situational relationship you have with someone. Yeah, learning together is also an alternative as well. I think when it comes to language like that, language exchange is often more of a consistent habit formation if there was a mutual language exchange. But in this case, it sounds like you already mentioned she's fluent in English and Chinese. So the opportunity for language exchange would not come about naturally. It's like, I didn't know you could say that type of conversation. I know, that's fantastic. I can totally see. I hope like her eyes glow up and whatnot when whatever you go about it. Like, let's meet up again. What are you gonna say? That kind of. That's really nice. That's a very cute thing. I hope you continue to keep it up and be something very. Guys can always choose to learn a language together. Like, what I mean is like another language in the future as well. You know, if your language learning journey takes you more interesting, like to other interesting places. That's really cute. I like that. I think you're the first one who mentioned trying to get to know someone through the process of sharing what you learn in language learning. The people that are around me, I haven't asked them if they met each other through like with the active language learning. The people that are around, they either have someone who has inspired them or motivated them to do language learning, and those are fairly cute too. Like the one that I met yesterday, they're a pair of statisticians, and the wife is Chinese, and the guy is learning Chinese in order to better interact with his his wife. And he's Filipino American, so he also has exposure to other languages. I think it's really cute. And they're both like well-educated statisticians, so like they have other things going on. It's very cute. Hopefully you're going for cute. I use that word quite a lot. My bad. Endearing. Endearing. I don't have a particular reason, I suppose. My parents and I communicate through the dialect, sure enough. However, it is kind of fun to break out Mandarin whenever I can't find the word for something. Use cute one. All right. All right. Fair enough. Fair enough. As long as I got your approval. Uh, 借, uh, 借, or 借, pick up. So when we pick up, we need a driver, right? A driver. 司机. Okay. Pick up. What are we doing at the pickup? Someone's picking up, so we're gonna go and grab a taxi. 打车. All right. So this part can get a little messy. Reminded you of sushi? Yeah. Indeed. Right? Indeed. Whoops. This is... Whoa. Oh. Oh. 互动. 滑动. 互动. I think. This might be incorrect to read. This is 互动. Activities. 互动 activities. You can still tease her because there are some words that are specific to English or that she didn't learn. I see. Oh, we were planning a dinner date. There was a category to select what kind of dining experience it was. One of the categories was anniversary. I see. You told her it meant two people who are married for 1 year. I told her we should select that category some other time. She thought that that's cute. We should we should select that category other time. Uh, my thought was like a bold move would be like, hey, we'll come back. We'll come back in a year and select that category. Wink, wink, hint, hint, nudge, nudge. Right? This is really cute. Select that category some other time. Nice. There's a place where you select anniversary for a dinner play. Oh, yeah, like, oh, I see. Exactly the implication. Yeah, smooth. Very, very smooth beef. Very, very smooth. Uh, feng, feng, yan. Feng ying. Feng ying. That's scenery. Feng ying. Mian. 免费. 免费. Free. Mianfei. This one kind of looks weird. It's too big. Try again. Ugh. Mianfei. Free. What's free? 海关? No, 海边. 海边. Riverside, seaside. Seaside. 表演 performance. Yeah. 表演表演 Oh no, 表演 yeah. 表演 yeah. 表演 performance museum 博物馆 博物 博物馆 So museum. Museum. What else can we do? Oh, type of museum. Okay. 美术ね美术 Art Museum and uh 历史 History Museum. I like traffic stuff. Oh dang. There's the colors the same on the other side. I don't want to blend colors. No mixing colors.拿去拿 bring out 拿 pretty sure 拿去拿去拿去地图 map 地图拿去地图马路 road 马路 road 马路街街街街街道街道 street 街道街道红绿红绿灯 traffic light. And when you're crossing, right? Crossing 过 Oops. 过马路 Crossing street 过马路 Be careful. 小心 All right. Oh boy. Can we wedge something in there? Okay. I think we can wedge something in. We have 2 more constructs to do before the day is over. Kind of tired. Let's see. Unit 6. Unit 6. You just now noticed that the Duolingo bird is in the background? Oh, yeah. Indeed. Indeed. He's always watching. You be careful now. Duo is always watching. Be careful. Always watching you. Okay. Unit 6. What's unit? Dung Lu. Oh, okay. This is a correspondence. Correspondence. Do you know how many sections there are in section 2? It's 30. There are 30 42, 43, 44, 46. There are 46 sections. Yeah, there are 46 units. There are 46 units in section 2. And then there are 11 sections. 11 units in section 3. I keep getting the 2. So there are 42 units in section 2. To give you an idea, it took me 100 days to get to for me. I did about like an hour or two. It takes me 3 days to get through a unit for the schedule that I have. So the first 100 days I stopped at unit 27, section 2, unit 27, and this is the second 100 days, so it goes from 28 to the end. Is what I'm trying to review right now. Unit 6. So Dung Lu. It kind of sounds like no. Dung Lu it doesn't. I think it would be pretty funny to try, like when you're talking to someone, try to deliberately set them up for your vocabulary in Duolingo. Yeah, I hope you enjoy it. Like, for me, I would be thinking like the moment I learn a new vocabulary, I'd be like, how can I put myself in a situation to use this vocabulary? Because now, like, you know, if I were like, I'm trying to put myself in your shoes, I would be encouraged to find very creative ways to like, hey, guess what I can say? I don't have any language learners around me. Like, what I mean is, I don't have any personal relations with anyone. So most of my interactions with language learners, the excitement and stuff, comes from interacting with people while streaming. So I have only been I started language learning approximately a year ago. It's almost been a year, and the way I know is because I started with Duolingo, and it's almost 365 days. Said the counter is almost 365 days since I started. So it's almost been a year now. And my plan has often be like, in my streaming, I come up with a lot of stories with language learning. And then whenever I meet a stranger like yourself, I try to pocket as many types of stories as possible. I ask people to share me their stories, so then I can have a higher propensity of sharing. And when you share, it makes the language learning process a lot more memorable. Like you remember vocabulary and stuff when you're sharing, talking, and discussing things you might neither party might know and whatnot. Your current unit is planning a trip to Beijing. Maybe I can roleplay for this unit. Yeah, exactly. I have yet to target someone deliberately. Actually, okay, I lied. So my father, right, as full disclosure, my father suggested that I talk to someone. My parents do this quite a lot. attempt to talk to someone, and this person happens to be someone who prefers to. Unfortunately, they're like we're like strangers to each other, but I use the Chinese that I've learned to talk to write because texting requires that I be able to do this, right? So I'm not using speech. However, sometimes I use text to speech. So like, oh, I don't know the character. Right? I don't know the character to type. I would hit the text to speech button on my phone and I would just say the word and see if it comes up with the character that I need. So oftentimes I do both of these. I do a combination of these in order to practice as many ways of interacting with Chinese. So lots of times, I don't know if people know, but sometimes my typos in my like Discord and stuff is because I used a text to speech to enter the thing, as opposed to my typing thing. Because I think sometimes I go back and forth. So sometimes I type, sometimes I write, and then sometimes I speak. Planning a trip to Detroit. Select the Hanzi for bulletproof vests. Oh no. Oh no. I really do hope that Detroit is on the men's. Yeah, Detroit is a tough, unfortunate place. It's very culturally important, like historically important in American history. But yes, Detroit most definitely have seen better days. Right. I looked to the left like I was gonna read about Detroit or something. Like, did you know? No, I don't have any Detroit facts. Other than it used to be one of the fastest growing cities because of the automotive industry. And then economy, the automotive industry disaster happened. Like the outsourcing and stuff. But before then, Detroit was that gilded super city for automotives. That's about the only thing that's as much as I know about Detroit. So I'm not from Detroit, nor am I familiar with it, other than car enthusiasts about the historical significance of Detroit in the automotive hobby enthusiasts. Okay, Donglu. So Donglu. Here's a fun one, Beef. Here's a fun uh one you learn later. This word actually, let me move this over a little. This next word is pretty funny. So it's for password. The word for password. Oops. Oh no. I didn't mean to do this. Oh no. Oh. Oh no. What has happened? I lost. I lost the. Wait. I lost the top. All right. Well, that kind of sucks. Uh, it's Mima. How? What? Someone save me. Okay, this Docker is screwed up. How do I undock you? This is what happens when you switch between a pen mode. Where are my Dockers? Okay. Hold. Oh my gosh, it's actually broken. Uh, the heck? Oh, okay, I got it. It's fine. It's all good. We're fine. Ah! Oh. Okay. Crises averted. Alright. Good enough. So that was overly dramatic, my bad. So the word for password is Mima. And if there's any K-Kona thing, it kind of made me chuckle. Because it reminds me of what Sheldon refers to his mother. Or was it his grandmother? I think it's his mother. It's the pet name. Okay, anyways. I don't refer to anyone as Mima, but I think it's pretty funny. Not here to convince you. But it does sound funny. A little bit. How does... Yes. Right? And then mountain. Mima. Mima. Ma. Ma is mom. Mema is grandma and a little southern twang. Oh, Mema. Oh, okay. I see. Interesting enough, I call my parents Ba, which is you're probably gonna encounter this, but Ba or Baba by Ma by Mommy. Yeah, so Mommy and Baba, which is pretty much Baba and Mama, which is the Mandarin. That would be the Mandarin version, right? Mama, Baba, Baba, Mama, and Baba, right? Mommy. Meiba. I actually have no idea what beef would call their grandfather. I actually don't know what ikung, that's like just off. That's like off the rails now. You're in section section 1 unit 9. Ooh, you guys are very close to each other. Cuz section 1 has 10 units, right? Is dad. Epa. Oh, what is it? Peepa? I actually don't know how the E works here. I've been too conditioned for Pepe. Peepa. Okay, Peepa. Okay. I think some cute ones that I've acquired or learned from my friends, my American friends, or more multi-generation Americans is Nana. I like Nana and Pop Pop. Nana and Pop Pop. For Pop Pop, I think is referring to grandfather, and Nana and Pop Pop. Can I ruin your day? Sure. Wait. I haven't ever heard such a confident sure before. It was so instant. Like, hey, can I ruin your day? Sure. Immediately. fa, wei, fa, wei, fa, and then dian. Emails. So we have emails. Dian, 电子, which is electronics. 电子邮件邮 电子 too big. We need it smaller. 电子邮件 No, section 3 is a wrap up. Section 3 goes back down to 11. You're fine. You got 11 units in section 3. They ran out of steam. maybe they'll update. There were 2 or 3 updates. I think there were 2 or 3 updates last year in 2024. Maybe they'll add something to it. Yeah. No triple digits. No triple digits. You're fine. Although the last 4 units are really interesting. How many sections are there in total? 10 plus 11, 21 plus 46. So 67. 67 units. And then you have like the last thing, which is a daily refresh, which does not count. Let's see. 邮件. Text message. It's Duan short. Duan. Duan what? Duan Xing. Text message. Oh, here's an interesting one. Beef. Duan is short. Duan short, and then Xing is message, like say or speak. So what's a short message? A text. Yeah, a text. Okay. All right, that's all. That's all, folks. Xing Hao. Hey, where are we going with this? Are we going down? I guess we're going down. Email. So we have emails. Yeah. Okay. It does sound like song lyrics. Mian shi for meeting. Mian shi and I hui. We have meetings. This is the promotion thing, right? Yeah. So meetings at work. What is it about? It is about your performance review. That's what it's about. 这端 we need more room. 这段 yeah, 这段这段时时间 right, so this time 这段时间祝你跟住跟住跟住 or 关于 concern 关于 concern yeah pixels are tough. It's also pretty tough when I'm reading chat. It's no. I usually when I see traditional I read it and then process it. That's about it. So 老板老板和同学no 同事 what am I saying here 同事agree, satisfy, satisfaction, and annoyance. So 满意满意 Your background is English with some Spanish. Sometimes when I translate English to Chinese, I'll accidentally throw in a Spanish word. And hey, I'm gonna start revisiting my Spanish in the beginning of March. So it'll be fun to talk about Spanish sometime. No. Hablo un poco español. I'm more generally oriented towards the Orient in general, so it makes sense you gravitate towards traditional to some degree. That's kind of an interesting sentence you just written there. That's fair. My Spanish is my first learned language. Technically, it's been abused, neglected, and left in the closet. So Spanish has been, we're revisiting. We're going from the most unfamiliar to the most familiar, which is Spanish. At some point, we're starting again. 麻将 Oh, ma fan. Ma fan. Wait a minute. Was there always a dot here? Did Mahjong have a dot? Did I write a dot on Mahjong? I'm not sure. Oh well, that's fine. Ma fan. Ma. Ma fan. Like my comment about why you're more generally oriented towards the Orient has very, it's funny that you're saying simplified and traditional have different oriented degrees in order to differentiate between your preferences for traditional versus Chinese, traditional versus traditional versus simplified. They're both oriented. So that comment does not, it has a leap of logic somewhere. That somehow traditional and simplified are different degrees of orientation or orient. Yeah, but they're still orient. Oriental markets are common in America, but Asian countries don't really have occidental occidental supermarkets. Their foreign markets are usually country-based. Interesting. It's more mainland versus everything else. Yeah, but then you're qualifying that somehow the simplification used by an oriented country is less oriented than other countries. Like when you're saying it's a degree of orientation, that's I think there's a better for me there's something else that makes more sense, but I'll leave it as rhetoric because I don't, that's a very peculiar, it's very peculiar way of saying things. You are using orient in different ways. You're more generally oriented towards the Orient in general. The Orient includes China. It doesn't actually make sense to me. Like, I'm sharing my point of view. It doesn't make sense to me that the Orient does not include all of the Orient. So somehow traditional is more. I know what you mean now, though, now that I think about it, because you're talking about Pacific Islander versus mainland. So you consider the Orient as the Pacific Islands, but not also the rest of Orient. So I get that now. It makes sense. In that way. Sort of. It's like a kind of a weird favoritism. You include mainland as well. So then how does one sense that you gravitate towards traditional to some degree? So it makes sense somehow when you include all the Orients, but you exclude one of the biggest body of the Orients to gravitate towards a traditional degree. It's fine. I'm okay with this. I think I'm gonna focus on trying to complete this beforehand. We'll talk about it another time. I think this is where I know it's the whole region. I know it's the whole region. So you disproportionately discount a larger region and a larger number of people for diversity, which that's fair. I mean, you could say it that way. There are more diverse people using traditional, and therefore they represent a larger body of the Orient. And then that's why it explains that you, but China is very big. Like, hear me out. I'll give an orientation for English, for lack of a better word. I gravitate more towards British English because they represent English more. And my only thought is, I'm saying this because I'm American. So the question is, does American count as a vote of one versus all of the British colonies or former British colonies? I'm like, oh, that's kind of funny. I'm not saying I don't understand you. I do understand you. I just thought that the way it was spoken was it made me smile due to the English, like how the English works. Thank you for entertaining me. Like I know sometimes like you know, like English speaking countries, right? Which one is the representative English speaking country? You have the United States for American English. Does that count as one? And then you have British English, which is everything else. So then are you more inclined to speak British English because British English there are more, you know? And then India is a big one, but you know, blimey, Australia is a real English, you trash can pass. And then India, right? India is British English. So when you combine all of them, do American English get one vote? So do we not include the internet as well? I'm sorry. I hope you find this humorous. I'm not like this is not a form of embarrassment. I think it's just I haven't thought of it that way. Like do you count the United States as 51 votes, or like how do you break this up? I see your point. One vote per person sounds fair to you. Oh, that's kind of tough too, right? Yeah, that's kind of tough too. One person per vote. Indian. You know what's funny? We're doing the are you Timmy? I know Beef knows what I'm referring to, but Timmy, are you familiar with how the electoral college works in the United States? Like how votes are counted, where they try to have the number of votes be proportional to like the representation or the population. Like that's my thought right now, and I'm like, oh boy. I'm like, oh boy, that's the problem all of it. I'm obviously joking. I understand what you mean though. I'm learning traditional, by the way, right now in Hansa Hero. I'm not sure if you ever caught my other things, but Hansa Hero, I am learning to read traditional because I don't write in Hansa Hero. Hansa Hero is kind of like Wanikani. They use SRS, and it doesn't give me the opportunity to write very often. So I'm gonna write traditional elsewhere. I mean, I'm gonna write simplified elsewhere, but I'm also reading and typing traditional right now. And we're about like 120 characters in right now, and we've encountered a couple already. It's so bad. The electoral college is so dumb. 100 million people and only 538 count. It's kind of tough. We won't talk about this, but maybe that'll be a topic if I become a little bit more educated in it. I'm not educated enough on how they did the math on a representation, but it is really funny to think about though. It is humorous to think about it from the vote of confidence from a language. Because think about it this way. Here's my abuse, right? If the scale down defaults to 1, you hear me? You hear me out here. If it defaults down to 1, right? if you only need one person to speak a language from a country, then depending on how far we scale down, as long as there are more countries, individual countries speaking a particular variant, they would outscale and have a bottom limit against a country that is unified under one group. So like India would probably get shortchanged in terms of British English. However, there are lots of people outside of the United States that speak British English. Now, the question is, um, so what does the internet count? Like, do we count all the streamers? So do we count all the American English speakers who are in different countries who also speak British English, but because of the internet, they speak American English? I'm sorry. I think I'm getting a lot of energy from this. Thank you guys. Hi Maku, just saying hi and sending a quick word of encouragement for your CN contract. Thanks. First thing I hear in the morning is you talking about the working of the Electoral College, so I see you're still going strong. Hello there, Gecko. Good luck with your day, by the way. Yeah, can't stay. Good luck with your work. I hope you slept well. I'll talk to you later, Gecko. It looks like Gecko has gotten up for his work. You find yourself borrowing British English, funnily enough, to some extent. I do too. I quite like, after I watch a British show, right? After I watch a British show, I momentarily, for the next like hour or two, I would acquire, I would reflect the British English. You know, quite. Quite. Yes. Draw. You use pudding, but that's about it. Pudding? Yeah. Cross? Yeah, don't be cross with me, Timmy. Well, what was a splendid? Oh, that is absolutely exquisite, right? What an elegant and exquisite piece of artwork. You know? You gotta be a little bit fancier, you know? Fancier. Gee willikers, brilliant! I tell you, that's absolutely brilliant. Yes. Sorry, we're having a little too much fun now. Let's refocus. Gee willikers, Batman. I say boy howdy, so that's more my thing. Like I'm on the boy howdy club, so boy howdy instead of gee willikers, but boy howdy. British people love the word brilliant. I don't know if you guys ever see this. I'm gonna shout out someone. It would be very embarrassing. I feel like these are a couple. I'll name drop someone. Have you guys watched a channel called Lost in the Pond? I think what the things we're talking about, most of the things I gather is from Lost in the Pond guy, Lawrence. I find his demeanor absolutely charming. I love this guy. I love this guy. This guy is amazing. Um, he's a he's a British person who has now lived in the United States and have been nationalized. Maybe like 20 years. I think he's going on soon to 20 years. So I love when he talks about these random things. Sometimes you use, oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Let's refocus. I would love to make have a break time to talk about English sometimes, which is not nice. Yeah, it's kind of vulgar. Yeah, it gets the point across. I call people juvenile sometimes, or like shenanigans. I use shenanigans as well. I'm not sure if British people have ever used shenanigans. It feels like they would. Pish posh. I don't know pish posh. I'm not sure which one that belongs to. Pish posh. I almost feel that's British. Pish posh. Tomfoolery. Oh, I love tomfoolery. Absolutely. Tomfoolery is fantastic. Um, absolutely brilliant. Um, Oh, poppycock. Yes, poppycock. Yes. Set the cat among the pigeons. Wow, you guys really are into this, huh? In before someone from the UK, there are a couple people that I know from the UK who are also studying either Japanese or Chinese. In before they pop in and say, listen, we don't all sound like a BBC TV show, okay? And I'm like, but that's why I love you guys. I'm sorry, I know like um let's be a little serious. Let's be a little serious here. I understand that there are some people who might be offended by stereotypes, and I totally get it. However, I absolutely love culture in different lenses. So, if there's anything that I'm not trying to be condescending about, is that I absolutely love that there are different variances of like presentation and whatnot. And for me, embracing the stereotype and then using that as a bridge to explain other things and the nuances, it's kind of my jam. So I will apologize to like British people in advance if they find it like for me, yeah, boy howdy is a thing. I am a boy howdy. I say taters all the time. So they're not potatoes or potatoes or tomatoes or tomatoes. They're taters and maters. I'm kidding. No one says maters. Maters, matoes. I do say taters though. You've offended me. Say you're sorry now. Give me your credit. Show you're sincere. Listen here, Chief. Listen here, Chief. That sounds like some serious tomfoolery. I'm uh what is it? I gleam some serious tomfoolery here. Are you hoodwinking me? Hoodwink. Is hoodwink American? I'm not sure if hoodwink is American. I'm gobsmacked. Oh my goodness. Oh gracious me. Oh gracious me. Holy gobsmacked. That's really good. I could do this all day, but let's keep it tame. Things are getting a little unhinged. All right. Okay. Um 走麻烦不同意 Thank you for entertaining. Uh, offering a lot of entertaining inspiration. Gobsmacked. I haven't heard that in so long. Okay. 呃，觉觉得觉得no 决定 promotion 决定升呃升升职升职 Yeah, so you're getting some sleep. Good night, Beef. It was nice to meet you, by the way. はじめまして。很高兴认识你，Beef。很高兴认识你。Uh, yeah. Thanks for the chat. Thanks for the chat. It was nice to meet you. hopefully come back with some stories. I love your cute stories. Oh, hopefully your girlfriend or like the person you're dating uh um don't mind, right? Don't mind this stuff. I think your relationship is very, very adorable, which I hope to hear more in the future of your successes and exploits with Chinese. Good luck, good luck. Okay, one last construct. What time is it? 2:20. Yeah, 下次再聊吧. Right? Let's see. I think we're done with this one. Yes. Okay. Okay. We're good, right? I can do one more, and then we're good. I'm feeling it. I'm so hyped now. Thank you, Jimmy. I think one of these days we do have to do some English shenanigans. Honestly, I kind of just want to learn British English now. Like what I mean is, kind of just want to go on a derail for like 16 hours looking at the differences between American and British English just to revisit a lot of this stuff. So this stuff is great. Another time, another time. One last construct. Okay. What are we on? Unit 7? No, yeah, Unit 7. We're counting up. Unit 7. Sorry, had to blow my nose. Unit 7 is the last of the normal units. Oh, this is festivals. Oh, this one's gonna be a long one. So we have like lots of stuff. Actually, I organize this. Okay, 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 okay. I'm treating this like Tetris at this point. I imagine what my writing is, and I'm imagining how big the space is of the construct. And then I'm like trying to fit it in here. And not all of this is gonna fit, unfortunately. It's like Tetris at this point. Unit 7. So it starts with festivals, right? Different festivals. Which we just missed the 新年, right? 新年. Oh, I might have made a mistake on the one. I think this might actually be a mistake. I don't think Han has... I'll check that later. I don't think Han has that extra dot. I think I was thinking about this character. Yeah, Gong. Yeah, I was thinking of Gong. 恭喜. Right, 恭喜发财. Right, 恭喜发财. 恭喜发财。春节，春节。春节 mid autumn or dragon festival. 端端午节，端午节，端 the left radical. And this one had like mountains, and this, I think. Yes. 端午节. I think I'm missing a stroke. So there's like a leaf. This is a leaf, right? 端午. Oh, son of a dingus. Yeah. And then Mid-Autumn Festival. So we have 秋 Mid 中秋节. So center, right, middle. 秋 autumn. 秋 yeah. And something party. 例会 oh 议会 yes. Or maybe, pretty sure this is you, right? 议会 Okay. So we have画过 yeah 画过画是什么 yes 画过 we're rowing and we're rowing and 船 boat 船 every time I think of boats what is that segment? I forgot which TV show it's. Oh, it's How I Met Your Mother. Boats. Sorry, it's like a bad like a bad pun off commercials, but it's like a bad infomercial about boats. So every time I think of boats, I think about that commercial skit, in How I Met Your Mother. On 龙船 龙舟 not 龙船 龙舟 龙舟 it is the same character though 龙舟 also let's not forget the moon here. 月亮 or 月亮 right? 月亮 okay. Oh, I forgot to tell Beef that the Hansa Hero developers are from Florida. That was the thing I was gonna share. Like, hey, by a coincidence, the two brothers that make Hansa Hero for like learning and stuff, they're from Florida. 和果和和和果金珠珍珠奶茶珍珍珠 How do you chew this up? 珠珍珠奶茶奶茶奶茶 The same nai. I don't think it has a stroke, right? No. Nai. Oh, we're so close. Second win. Naita. And swan la tongue. I miss hot sour soup. So maybe I should ask my father to prepare some hot sour soup. Swan la tongue. Swan. I don't actually know how he makes the hot sour soups. Swan. It should be a little bit tighter. It's like that. One la. La is this la. Yes. La. Tongue is. Oh no, wait. That's not it. It's water. We spray. Gotta spray it up. Okay, so we did eating. Oh no, now we do eating. Lots and lots of eating. Actually, there's a little bit more, right? Also, hongbao. Yeah, hongbao. Forgot about the hongbao. Na lai. Na lai, hongbao. That's awful. Let's try again. That's okay. Then we have the big category. Sure. Right, sure. Sure. Okay, time to list them off. How much space do we have? We have plenty of space. Okay. Start with start down here. Um, 关宝鸡丁 right? 关宝鸡丁 哦，那宫保鸡丁宫保鸡丁嗯，wait，哎呀呀 which order was it? I'm not feeling it right now. Fine. 北京 right 北京烤鸭this cow whoop wait yes 烤鸭 like that. I don't think it has dots. It doesn't have dots, right? Oh, and then I'll throw in the bird because it's a duck. Oh yeah. It's also 半只。Okay. 卤 yeah 卤肉卤卤肉 I'm so hungry right now. 卤肉饭。粽子 I had 粽子 like yeah, I know. You don't eat 粽子 during the lots of people don't eat 粽子 during the spring festival, but I do. At least that's what my father decided to do. And it was delicious. Delicious. Whoops. It's not. Wait. It's small, right? It's this way. 粽子. 粽子. Um. 馒头. Or 馒头. No, 馒头. 馒头. Wrong radical. That's right. 馒头. I think it's 馒头. Mantle. I'm not quite sure about the tone on the first one. Mantle sounds good enough. That's a guess though. 圈圈卷 春卷. 春卷, spring rolls. 春卷. How do I do ship thing? It's like beep, 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 beep. Yeah, 春卷. And 月饼, mooncake, 月饼. You know, we didn't consume any mooncake this time. 月饼. Oh wait, there is mooncake. 月饼. Wait. Yeah. And 豆浆. 豆浆 works. Oh no. Not dao. No. 豆花. 豆花. Wait. There's one. 豆花. I keep saying dao because of Japanese. 豆花. I think that's it. I think we're good. Not bad. There is... Wait. Let me think about this. I have 4 constructs left, right? It is possible. It is possible to squeeze this in. I could probably shrink something. I think it's really close. It's actually really, really close. Oh man, I was so like... I have so much spacing. You can definitely tell that day 1, I was spaced out. I was really spaced out in day 1. And in day 2, I got even like tighter. And in day 3, I was very tight. Interesting. Alright. So yeah, that's it for today. So tomorrow, I have 4 of... I got a review tomorrow. The last 4 are really, really weird. It's the weird, eccentric things. So we have a unit on internet-related things. Internet-related things. Business documents. No, business in general. No, business documents. Business-related transactions. And... what the heck was the last thing? It's still business related. So there was something like chatting with coworkers or colleagues and whatnot. Dealing with business and then handling business topics, and then the internet stuff. And it's things that I haven't heard at all. No point of reference. I feel like we should liberate some space here somehow. Think we can scrunch... Oh no, that's so difficult. We'll see. There you have it, folks. That was supposed to be what I was supposed to do yesterday, right? I was supposed to do this yesterday. And had too much fun. Today, I took it like half, right? I left some time. I didn't want to push too hard, so I left with a lot of time to have fun, talk about conversations. So we had a fun conversation during WaniKani, and just recently had a really fun conversation here. So it leaves a lot of fun time to energize. Anyways, I'll be back tomorrow. We're gonna try to wrap this up. Talk about Chinese or Mandarin how Mandarin is interacting with everything I'm currently doing, and then where like Duolingo Chinese is gonna fall. I've made an executive decision on how that's gonna go moving forward. And yeah, I'll see everyone tomorrow or the next time you watch if you're curious. If you're gonna watch this later, 谢谢. I always appreciate the drop by, you know, stories here and there. It's incredibly endearing that hearing stories of learning language and bringing people together through language learning. Absolutely priceless. So until next time, 下次再聊吧, right? We can talk next time. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and good luck with everything. Bye bye.